Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 66.3 kilograms and trains under Simon Carson out of Absolute MMA. His professional record stands at 1 win, 1 loss. Fighting out of Melbourne, Australia, this is Mayson Nobetsu. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at 66.2 kilograms and trains under Coach Frankie out of NTG Fight and Fitness. Boasting a professional record, 2 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw. Fighting out of Gold Coast, Australia, make some noise for the Heartbreaker, Brogan Stewart. And when our action begins, our referee in charge, Peter Hickmott.
First assignment for Peter Hickmott. Mayson Nobetsu in the blue, Brogan Stewart in the red.
Right, mate, you good? Break, you good? Start.
Here we go, round 1 underway.
So we see these two measure up. It's karate versus Muay Thai. In the center of the cage tonight, there's that beautiful shifting karate footwork from Nobetsu, who lands the left hand right in the kisser of the birthday boy, Brogan Stewart.
Well, happy birthday to Brogan Stewart. As we thank proper number 12 Irish Whiskey bringing us this matchup here this evening. And Matt Williams, you're a big fan of Mayson Nobetsu. I remember you spoke in depth about his debut as a professional against Taysom Malone. As we call time, a low blow from Mayson there. But Matt Williams, he's the real deal.
Yeah, I've been watching him and following him since he was an amateur fighting down in Victoria, and was just so impressed. I had to put him on my own little show out there in regional Victoria, just so I could see him firsthand. The way that he's adapted, like so many people do karate, Big T, around the world, but it's one thing to take it and then adapt it to MMA and the rule set here and to get power from it. But he's done it so well. He blends it really well into his wrestling, and he scrambles so well on the ground. I think he's got a massive future in the sport.
Well, let's see how well he can transition those skills from karate to oh man, to the cage here tonight. Second low blow for Nobetsu, and it's possible we might see a point taken.
Yeah, look, that's not a good way to spend your birthday, Big T, just standing in front of 1,400 people and getting kicked in the balls, is it?
Well, he's given him 1 for each side of the cup, and I don't know how much tolerance Peter Hickmott will have for this. It's good to see that he's being patient with Mayson at this stage. Oh, no, he's going to take a point. Okay, 1 point taken.
1 point.
For the man from Absolute MMA.
All right. Don't do it again.
He was given a warning.
You good?
And I don't think it comes any firmer than taking a point. Mayson Nobetsu behind the 8 ball now, Matt.
Yeah, well, I don't think the game plan's going to change for Mayson. He always seems to come and try and take his opponents out before the distance. He feels like Brogan Stewart just lands a thunderous right kick that buckles the lead leg of Nobetsu. You're talking to Nobetsu, he feels like Brogan takes too many shots, 1 too many shots, and he feels like his power might make the difference tonight if he can find the button. Brogan Stewart's got other ideas, Big T.
Well, we saw that against Gabriel Schlapp. I mean, how many shots can one man take? I think the count was maybe above a couple of hundred. Brogan Stewart wasn't going anywhere. He's got a chin of steel against a huge featherweight in Gabriel Schlapp, who we'll see later on tonight.
Yeah, I think one of the things that allows him to take big shots is he's so balanced, and it's always within his posture. It's one thing that Muay Thai teaches you. In 7 years in Thailand, that would have been drilled into him and over again. It allows you to withstand some pretty big strikes, but he doesn't. It's not a habit that you want to make as a professional mixed martial artist. As he comes in with a beautiful little right uppercut, we've seen his propensity just to march guys down. He was doing it right up to the last second versus Gabriel Schlapp, wasn't he? Then it's a beautiful kick as Mayson just ducks under the right hand of the birthday boy to try and get in on his legs and finds himself back in the middle.
Level change and takedown attempt unsuccessful for Nobetsu. Center cage for both men now, right on there, proper number 12, Irish Whiskey. Canvas.
Boys exchanging body shots there. Oh, good right hand from Mayson as he dips off. He needs to be careful though, as Brogan Stewart tries to seek him out. The heartbreaker. Break the heart of Mayson Nobetsu tonight. He lands a great left kick. Brogan Stewart just shrugs it off. He just throws an uppercut from hell. Just walking through, eating jabs to try and get close to Mayson Nobetsu. Gets his wish. Oh, there's another good right kick from Brogan. He's trying to use his kicks to set up his punches, Big T. So he's going either to.
Oh, no.
Goodness.
Here we go again.
Mate, I might just get up there, kick Peter Hickman in the nuts and just turn it into a birthday party, bro. What do you reckon?
Please don't. Oh, no. Well, we won't focus on the low blows here in our featherweight matchup, but we are at a total count of 3, and you'd have to thank Peter Hickman giving the heartbreaker the same treatment, a stern warning.
Look at that. Look at the bruising to the body of Brogan Stewart. Just that's right where the liver is. So if you can see on the camera, when it flicks over to Brogan Stewart, he's got a big red welt right where the liver is. So that's 10-point accuracy for Mayson Nobetsu. It just shows how tough Brogan Stewart is. So how hard he is to take out. Body made of steel.
Time on, says the Bull. Just over 90 seconds remaining in round 1. For what appears to be a longer round with those breaks in between that.
Good right hand from Brogan Stewart. He's trying to catch Mayson as he dips off. Oh, guys, just swinging with bad intentions now, aren't they? Just everything behind it.
You don't think that's got anything to do with the low blows, man?
Yeah, well, look, I wouldn't be happy. Yeah, I wouldn't be happy with it. Look at that. Spins around beautifully. Does Mayson. Doesn't connect, though. Ducks out. Look at that. It's like Leon Machida. He used to do that, didn't he? He'd blitz in and then kind of duck out on an angle.
And then back in again.
Back into the fray. Mayson Nobetsu. Brogan Stewart just fakes and digs with a liver shot. Tries to connect with the right hand. Just glances the ear of Nobetsu. Has better success that time. Angles off beautifully. Does the heartbreaker and then just tries to kick the heart right out of the chest with a big right kick to the breadbasket. Oh, Brogan Stewart, beautiful check left hook there.
Final 30 seconds remaining here in round number 1. These guys throwing with bad intentions, and it's almost like they're sacrificing technique to try and obtain a bit more power to the body for Stewart now, followed by a nice left hook over the top. Nobetsu looking for a combination of his own.
Yeah, showed his Taekwondo pedigree there with that spinning something or rather kick. I don't know anything about Taekwondo, but it looked cool. And now coming down to the final seconds, and around where Mayson Nobetsu lost the point, the final 2 rounds, the strategy from the Absolute team, what can they rustle up coming into the second tee?
Well, as we count down the final seconds of round 1, a big shot from both Brogan and Mayson will see us to the break. What a weekend it's going to be in Perth in August. Matt Williams, I'll be there. You'll be square, of course.
I'll be square, absolutely, mate. I can't do anything else until I get on a treadmill. I wouldn't be anywhere else, mate. That's going to be quite something.
Round 2 continues here between Nobetsu and Stewart. Southport Sharks crowd well and truly invested for this matchup. To the liver now goes Nobetsu, and we saw the bruising increase from round 1. He's got to target that area, Matt.
Oh, but look at him. He's just going back with the right kick. That's so Muay Thai. You know, just showing all the different layers, the different martial arts that he's accrued over the years. And in Muay Thai, they'll teach you that if you get a kick, there's no way that you can show that you hurt, and to give one straight back. It's almost like a war of attrition, trying to break the posture of the other. He does it beautifully with the right leg. Now an open stance as Brogan Stewart. Spinning back fist is like Billy Elliott, which puts him in position to land that big right kick once more. He did so well, too, against Gabriel Slupp. You remember there was a period in the 3rd round. He landed about 6 of them in a row. Yes. It was at Rajanemoon Stadium there for a little bit in Bangkok, and the crowd were going crazy. So those years spent as a... oh, right hook from Mayson, wobbles. Brogan Stewart looking hurt now.
He is in big trouble. Mayson Nobetsu teeing off on Brogan Stewart. He may have found the kryptonite here on the GC, and the crowd loves that one, Matt.
Has this guy got a motorcycle helmet on or what? What's this guy made of? Brogan Stewart just standing up to the barrage from Mayson Nobetsu. No questions about his toughness as he steps in to get some more work done of his own.
Oh, and another right hand over the top, but you just can't get rid of him. The heartbreaker with a takedown of his own, almost.
Yeah, he's still in danger, Mayson Nobetsu, but he lets it go and just chops with the right elbow and causes a big swelling under the right eye of Mayson. Left hook over the top, and that exchange from Brogan Stewart, mate. Wow, I thought for sure he was about to go down then right in front of us, Big T, but look at him now. It's like round one all over again. He looks fresh, and he's stalking Mayson Nobetsu, who's turning it around with half a round to go.
It's almost as if the fight gets harder, he gets better. But a big flurry from Mayson Nobetsu, lighting up Stewart here in round two. He seems to be okay now, up against the cage. Big knee from Nobetsu, followed by an elbow to boot.
And if you're Mayson Nobetsu and you're a point down from the first round, and you've hit him with everything you've got to be thinking, what do I got to do? What do I have to do to take this man out of here? And Brogan Stewart just launches some low kicks with mean intentions, trying to kick Nobetsu straight off his feet.
Oh, big right hand! Nobetsu now wobbled by that huge punch. A knee to follow, and now Stewart has got Nobetsu in trouble. He's got to move. Peter Hickman will not take more of this. The heartbreaker back from the dead. Can he do it? Are you kidding me, Matt Williams?
Holy, oh, what are these two made of? Are you serious? Mayson Nobetsu, I don't know how he stood up to that, and a round that's had everything. Now with 1:20 to go, sees Brogan Stewart on top of him, and he's going to continue this ferocity, chopping down with elbows one after another.
Mayson looks like he is out of it. Big shots from Stewart. Side control now. Elbows continue to rain down from heaven to hell. Peter Hickman watching very closely, just under a minute left now.
Well, Brogan Stewart's just throwing everything into this little passage of play and just ragdolls him to the ground. 30 seconds now in half guard is Brogan Stewart. This is a great position to land damage. Nobetsu just trying to hold on to him, trying to keep him close so no more of those elbows can find their way through. And it looks like Brogan Stewart's used so much energy in that exchange, looking a little bit more laboured now. But Mayson Nobetsu not out of trouble now with 10 seconds left to go.
Final 10 seconds for the heartbreaker. He's not going to slow down, Matt. He wants him out of here. He doesn't want to come back for round three, but they've got no choice, and much to the pleasure of our crowd here at the Southport Sharks. What a fight this is becoming. It's going to come down to who wants it more. The heartbreaker showing his heart here this evening, but don't count him out. Mayson Nobetsu, a rough end to round two as he goes down early in our third.
Showing some of that Oregon collegiate wrestling pedigree there was Brogan Stewart. Liked what he felt on the ground when he, at the end of that second, and now just smothering the mouth of Nobetsu, who needs to probably try and work his guard here. He needs something. You feel he could potentially now, with a point lost in the first, he needs to get Brogan Stewart out of here, but he tried everything on the feet while he was fresh, and now a wounded soldier in the third. Might need to find a way to do it with his jiu-jitsu.
Well, he's into full mount now. The heartbreaker, you called it, Matt Williams. He's got to use his jiu-jitsu to find a way to win this one. Arm triangle, not fully sunk in yet. Nobetsu defending quite well.
Yeah, it is tight though. He's just got to make a small adjustment here. It's because he's in half guard, Big T, but it is tight as he drives forward and gets that shoulder under the chin. Now, if he can pass through to side control and get a bit more of a squeeze, a bit more of an angle, he's inside, he's past the legs now. This could be getting tight. No squeeze yet. Watch the lats here from Brogan Stewart as he adjusts his grip. Didn't want to waste energy. That's veteran stuff from Brogan Stewart. And good patience from Nobetsu on the bottom.
Huge turn of events in round number 3. You'd have to think that Mayson Nobetsu may have got the better of Brogan in round 1, but here he is, Matt Williams.
Buggy choke from Mayson Nobetsu. A buggy choke, it's all the rage at the moment. This is Instagram reel stuff. Trying to put something on the reel for the boys, something on the gram. Mayson Nobetsu. Looks like it's tight as well, so there's only a couple ways to get out of this. One's to keep elbowing your man in the face. The other one's to smother his mouth and nose. You can also pick them up and slam them too. But a bit of a stalemate there. So this is a buggy choke. It's a tight choke, and the longer he's there, the tighter it's going to get. Mayson Nobetsu using his left leg to cramp down, put a little bit more pressure. And look at that. Look at the right hand of Brogan Stewart just covering the mouth and the nose of Nobetsu, who's just meditating it out. What a fight. This fight's had everything, Big T.
I'll tell you what, it has had everything and then some, Matt Williams. And this is what you get here at Australia's premier mixed martial arts organisation, Eternal 86 on show. And the world is watching Brogan Stewart and Mayson Nobetsu here on the Gold Coast. And I think they both may have decided they're going to take what we would call a positional break. And Brogan Stewart back to where it started. Big elbows now.
Yeah, that position was gone about 40 seconds ago, but Mayson just hung on. Like, you feel like that might have been his last hurrah. And if he needs to do something now, this is the time to do it. His guard's open. He's got the butterfly hook on the left-hand side. Looks to sweep Brogan Stewart, and now the two stand back up once more.
Back to their feet for the final 90 seconds. Eternal's featherweight division quickly becoming the most entertaining weight class here this evening, thanks to Brogan Stewart and Mayson Nobetsu.
Brogan Stewart passing here. He's past the legs already of Mayson Nobetsu, and he pushes and punches, raining down punches as the birthday boy.
He's got to move. That will do it. In comes the towel. Brogan Stewart, victorious here on home soil in Queensland.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge called a stop to this fight at 3 minutes and 48 seconds of round number 3. Declaring your winner via TKO, Brogan Stewart!